Well, hey there. My name is Carpo, or at least I go by Carpo on YouTube. My name is Josh Orr. I've been making videos on this platform for over 10 years now. In that time, I've seen many changes. I can't really say I've seen many for the better. Although the platform was the Wild West at one time, a lot of people liked that. There was a time where it became more and more curated. YouTube has continually been known to remove things that creators want and implement new programs that creators do not want. And I think we've all seen the gradual decline of YouTube from its glory days of what it used to be. But the one thing I've learned making almost daily vlogs over 10 years, over 4,000 videos, is that if people don't like what I have to say, they can hit that dislike button and let me know. Now, every YouTuber knows you've got to have thick skin. There will always be detractors. There's a couple people who come to every video just to vote it down before some of the videos even post, when they're in Premiere Progress or something. Some people just aren't going to like other people, or they might have a legitimate reason, whether it be the title or something else. But that dislike button, that very simple thing there, is what allows people to express that they don't like something without having to comment or expose themselves to the world. And I think that's a very valuable commodity. YouTube has decided, yesterday they announced that today they will be doing away with the dislike button. Now you may or may not have heard this already, but it's something that they experimented with back in March. And people did not like the idea. They'd asked them, are you going to do this permanently? And they said, no, absolutely not. Well, here we are, months later, and they are removing the dislike button. Now, this is the part that should frustrate everyone. The claim that they're doing it because of, quote, dislike attacks. Now, I'm well aware that a lot of videos, certain topics, get a lot of negative views and a lot of negative press, a lot of negative comments. Some things are just inundated with negativity. If you go to any mainstream media news outlet on YouTube, then there's a lot of hate and a lot of negative votes. Same with the White House website. Same with a lot of certain specific games or movie trailers or anything where a person feels strongly about something, whether it be a product, a service, or leadership. And being able to express this, regardless of the reason, is being seen as a dislike attack, when in fact it's not a coordinated attack in any way. It is people expressing how they feel. But it's more than just dislike. It's a lot of people seeing what YouTube has become and the fact that it's being more and more dominated by these large media conglomerates and, news outlets. You've got movies, you've got trailers. Everything's about this commercialization that YouTubers, we had built this platform to be something different, something unique. It was YouTube. People could feel comfortable posting a picture of them with their cat or on vacation and sharing a video of something they just discovered or a strange situation or an animal being funny. And people could like it or dislike it. But the minute you take away that ability to dislike and you claim that it's for the creators, you're lying. You're blatantly lying. And now I watched the video that YouTube released yesterday about this. Naturally, it has a lot of dislikes. And when the thing is, they did not ask the creators. They never asked the creators. And no, I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm just a guy who, like all other YouTubes, has no real connection with real people. I've had videos deleted. I've had videos censored. I have copyright strikes on things that were my own. I've had my channel deleted once or twice where I had to please reinstate my channel. All my videos were just, a lot of it got lost at the time. So the point being that a lot of us YouTubers who built the channel, now a lot of the mainstream outlets can just say, oh, hey, look, here's a platform to jump on. And now it was bought by Google a few years back, so, it naturally goes downhill. The thing that needs to be said here is it's not just about people's votes on a particular video. This is about censorship. In fact, this is going to do a lot more damage because a lot of folks don't realize that many scammers and faulty products can post on, their YouTube channel, and they could get all these thumbs up. And you say, oh, look, it's got thousands of thumbs up. It must be a good product. When, in fact, a lot of the people who usually would hit the downvote, there'd be maybe a 10-to-1 ratio. That would not be seen. And to say it's for, and they said that it's for the creators, basically. We don't want any hurt feelings. And the fact is, all the creators are against this. And any YouTuber will tell you, if you can't take criticism, you should not be posting videos online. It's just not for you. It's just how it is. We all started out a little bit sensitive. I had plenty of debates and trolls in the past, but I don't let other people live inside my head, And that's an important lesson to learn. But the thing is, even if it were for the creator's sanity, you can still go into your own, basically statistics within your webpage, and it will still tell you how many thumbs up and down. So the creator will still be able to see it. So to say it's for the creator is nonsense. And we know exactly what's going on here. And a lot of misinformation will be able to creep through because nobody will be able to vote them down. They could simply disable the comments and leave the thumbs up. Now, politics, videos, games, movies, products, all these things, pharmaceutical industry as well, people have a very strong opinion about a lot of things. And today I know a lot of people are very frustrated. And sometimes people do come down on companies and others in groups, in hordes, and Twitter bomb them or whatever it may be. But this is part of the process. This has to be allowed to happen. We can't just silence people because we don't want to hear what they have to say. And the real reasons are very nefarious behind why they're doing this. Now, there is a rumor going around that the White House actually asked YouTube if they can do anything about the dislike ratio. I don't know if this is true. I can't confirm these things. But these are the kinds of stories that you always hear. It would not surprise me at all. Companies buy viewers, they buy subscribers, they buy likes. This is a well-known phenomenon. A lot of YouTube channels got their start by buying subscribers, fake accounts, fake comments, and bots. And therefore, the few of us who are still trying to speak to each other through all the nonsense are now being drowned out as well. And unfortunately, I think that people aren't thinking this through to the fact where just because you can't hit a thumb down doesn't mean you can't type dislike. I think that the new thing will be people typing the word dislike in the comments, and that will just further complicate things, bombard the comments section. Others who may have not said anything now will be flooding it with, their dislike comment. And it's just another nail in the coffin for YouTube. I don't know what the alternative is, but the idea that criticism is bullying, grow the fuck up, people. No, criticism is criticism. I've had plenty in my life. I understand that people want to be treated with respect, but you have to earn that respect. You don't just force people to treat you a certain way or talk to you a certain way. If people don't like you, they're going to say what they have to say. And if you don't like it, well, you can move on and do something else. It's just the way the world is. I don't condone bullying. I'm not talking about coordinated bullying on specific people, especially school-age kids. And I'm well aware of this phenomenon, and this is a major issue, but not necessarily as big as a lot of people would make it out to be. In my day, you'd throw some fists, it'd be over with. But I know a lot of people suffer from that kind of stuff. But you got to take criticism. You've got to be able to stand up for yourself. And so, with this said, I guess I'd say hit the dislike button, but you probably won't be able to tomorrow. It's funny. I don't talk about I don't talk about a lot of censorship issues as much as I'd like to. In fact, sometimes, more often than not, when a topic comes up, something that a tech company did or YouTube did or whoever did, I just kind of go, and just don't think much of it. It is what it is. I mean, years ago, you could share video responses to people. They removed that too. They removed a lot of the connections for creators. They removed private messaging for creators. They wanted to have control and full reign over everything that everybody posts. And now that YouTubers have put so much more time and effort into making their content, they've never got the credit they deserve for creating the platform, and it's just become complete shit. And it's unfortunate. Because I know a lot of people say, oh, just go to this other platform. They've got, it's free or they have more options. Yeah, sure. But, I have an account. I tried Steam It. I've tried some of these other ones. I recently set up an account on Odyssey. And I've been using that for a few months now, where I just upload things that YouTube I can't upload to. But it's almost like you don't know, should I spend time and make curated videos for this new platform? Or should I just say screw it and just talk randomly, knowing that eventually this platform as well is going to be captured, processed, and disseminated just like the rest of these, tech companies? Which is unfortunate, because a lot of these tech bros, and the people who design and develop these companies and this software, and the people who maintain it are young. These are people who you would expect to have kind of these liberal values about speech and freedom, but they don't. They sell out to the highest bidder, because power corrupts. As you've heard, power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely. And I have yet to see a case where somebody didn't get wealthy and end up becoming a complete asshole. I know I'm talking about groups of people as well. This idea of being separate from reality. It's almost like the tech sector in Silicon Valley, it's in its own little like golden world, while we have San Francisco basically on fire. It's society burns while these people completely continually cut off the voices of those who want to protest, those who want to express their anger and their frustration about the current system, the people who are mad at the media for being completely full of shit and always giving us half the story, the people who are angry with their politicians for false promises every 4 years. And now people won't even be able to voice their displeasure with a simple thumb. And the idea that that's for creators, I call bullshit. So that's my rant. Thanks for listening, and I guess tomorrow we won't be able to vote videos down anymore. What a shame. Visit my Odyssey page, though, and, maybe that'll turn into something. Right now it's hard to even use these other sites. The video is poor, the quality, the download speed, everything. It's almost as if these websites are throttled purposefully, by the cable companies. And I would not be surprised. In a lot of cases, this has been proven to be true. And as our rights are gradually taken away, the hardest thing is watching us willingly give a lot of them away. So speak up, say what you have to say. Don't be afraid of criticism. Have thick enough skin to deal with shit. Stick your neck out there and express yourself. Because otherwise, they'll continue to just strip away things like the dislike button, which is a metaphor for the bigger picture of what we've always had with government. You don't have a dislike button. You don't have a dislike button for the corporate interests. You can't tell the company that's polluting in your neighborhood no. You can set up a protest and it'll just be quashed. And people don't have a voice. They want a voice. And the very little voice we have left is gradually diminishing. Talk to you next time.